Hello everyone. It's Mona again from Back Pain Movement Makers. Today it's day 113 in our 365-day free challenge. And there are 2 lives on this day because last night when I unplugged these to get a better reach so you could see the exercise I was going to show you, uh, it became muted. Sorry. So I had to reshoot that today. So there are 2 videos today, but the 112 should be yesterday's video. No matter about that anymore. Well, now we're get ready to go again. 113, and we are talking about, we are in a Q&A period where I answer common questions, one question to each habit. And this is about, the habit is give of yourself to the world. And the question is, I don't know what to give to others. What can I do? Well, everyone has some kind of gap to fill with their experience, with their knowledge, with their personality, the way you present something, the way you talk, the way you look, the way you behave. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. It's like puzzle pieces. We all fit together in some way or another. Not with everyone like this, but I fit with some more people around me that fits just like perfect. And of course, there are other people that needs to have other shapes and pieces if we are talking about puzzle pieces to fit together. But everyone is a part of the huge puzzle life. So of course, there is someone out there, not just one. There are people or pieces around you that need you because that's the way life is and that's the way everything is made. That is my belief anyway. And when I talk to the highest consciousness about this, there is no doubt about that. So, how could you choose? Well, you should use your own feelings to be able to choose this. Sit down with a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and write down things that you love to talk about, that you love to do, that you'd love to study, that you love to find out more about, things that you lose time and place when you are when you are doing that activity. Maybe it's a reading about a special subject. Well, then you have a lot of knowledge about that. You could begin to talk about people, talk with this to people. You could begin to engage in forums. You could begin to engage in groups here on Facebook, for example, and you could begin publishing things on Instagram, Reels, Shorts, TikTok, Pinterest, everywhere. There are people looking just for the subject that you are falling in love with or have fallen in love with already. It's no doubt about that. And if we're talking about TikTok, for example, it's not that necessary, or it's not necessary at all to have some kind of niche, because you could have a lot of viewers just looking for something. So there you could use a whole variety of things that you love to talk about. So use your free will, of course, but use your feelings as guides here. What do you love to talk about? What do you love to do? What do you love to learn more about? What do you love to perform? Or and you don't have to be a pro, of course not, because I could be talking about something that some people think, oh, that is awful. She's too much of that, and she's too less of this, and so on. And not everyone is going to like either what I tell you or the way that I tell things or present or the subject. There are so many things, but there are also people that are looking to find out more about this subject the way that I presented, that could see behind my kind of bad English sometimes and look for the message instead of the language, the grammar and the pronunciation and so on. So go with the flow. Use the subject that you love to do, because when you light up and talk about that, the listeners or the viewers can't help to light up as well, because your engagement and your light shines through to the others, and they will enjoy watching you or listening to you and the subject. But it's more about the vibration, what you hand out, what you send out to others. I could be talking about healing for good like this. Now I'm going to talk about healing back pain for good. It is so important that we use our own vibration, because we can't help but affect everyone with our own vibration. That would be, first of all, I would think, enormously boring to listen to. I would not feel engaged listening to that, because it feels like, oh, to me anyway. And of course, I need to do the way I tell others to do. I have to have a good high vibration before I could tell anyone else that it's good for healing. I can't tell anyone else that it's good for healing when I don't do what I sell, what I preach. Okay. So go with the flow and begin to share your knowledge, your wisdom, you to others. And I promise you, no matter if there is any viewers and so on, you will focus on giving of yourself and your flow to everyone else. And sooner or later, people will find you and you will get viewers. Okay? But you have to reach out to others and ask, are you interested in this? Would you like to learn more about this? Or you can engage in Facebook groups that are interested in this subject and help people there with your knowledge. Okay? Then people will find you. See you tomorrow. Much love and blessings until then. Bye.